think that's it. I think we're good. Good evening. That's not the right screen. That's the screen that we want. There we go. We are back in Winterland. Hey, Nay. How was golfing? Right. There we go. Okay. Looking good, except we've got the wrong race, which is fine. We can change that without too much problem if I can find the right thing. Is that one? There we go. Right, we're back for race B, and we're going to try race B. That's good. Glad that it was all right. There we go. So yeah, so new commands in and new commands working, which is spot on and very helpful. Right, there is a one little change though that I can't cope with. Right, there we go. There we go. Oh, what's going on? Oh no, that's all right. Okay now? Yeah, that looks all right. Good stuff. Okay, so new commands are. We now don't have the link. We don't need the link anymore. So now you can do ! add, and we can do ! add, and you don't need to do anything. It just adds you straight in. Then what I would potentially like to do, it'd be nice if you could register. Might have to do that for subscribers. Subscribers and what's I going to say? Members. So we can start doing fancy things now, which is quite exciting. So right, first of all, we apparently beat our target, but I feel like our target isn't enough. So I might have to doctor this a bit and make it so we have to put in some effort. We're currently 4,600. Oh, tell you what, we don't want to do it on this account either, do we? We want to do it on the TCR one. Let's change that. Log out. Log back in. TCR. Probably should put like a nice TCR logo on there, shouldn't I? Oh, TCR Kip wants to be our friend. Accepted. Anybody else? Nope, that's it. Has anybody played the Stanley Parable one that we got on PS4, PS Plus? That was very different. I've never played it before, and it's quite an interesting one. Spent an hour and something just running around the level. No, I don't think I downloaded that one. It's quite a bizarre game, but it's very, very interesting and like outside thinking. It's definitely something different. Right, world map, into sport. Oh. I need to work out where I'm turning these things off, don't I? Oh yeah, forgot. Yeah, that's right. I was coming in and thinking, what rating we at now? C. So I think, do we need to keep entering races, or am I focusing on the time trial? It's probably a good idea to kind of go time trial in between. I feel like I also need to do some things to get some funds to get some more money. Right, so what were we doing this in? What car did we use it? We were doing the 911, which is somewhere. Isn't it down here on the right? Nope. Gone past it. There it is. And it's an MR, so I feel like any MR car should be all right. So can we choose something that we can try something a bit different? What's the McLaren? Oh, that's the McLaren F1. That's not the one I was thinking. Could do the Ferrari. Let's try the Ferrari. Why not? Let's try that. Right, so we've got a 149. I'd quite like... I feel like we need a different target then, really. Welcome along, folks. If you want to join, then exclamation mark, add, and then your PSN. And that should add you to the list. So I reckon into the 48s. We beat Bembo. I think that Bembo should be our target this time. Let's try that out. No, not settings. I think we can just roll with that, I think, can't we? Yes, let's go for that. See how we get on. And then now this is all working. I'm quite excited to try and get the ACC stuff back working for times. What's the... It is on auto. I want to play with the settings today and see if we can find out a decent feedback kind of feeling. See if we can't get it so that I can stop complaining about like the lightness and the bounce between grip and no grip. But maybe it's called don't overturn the wheel. Oh, is that a track cut? Might be a track cut. Find out this corner. Yep, it was. Oh, too much turning. Get the sectors up. Where were you at with your targets, Nate? Did you? I know you were planning to join at some point, but you may be on family time at the moment. Oh dear. Dinner and family time. Yeah, called it. No worries. I probably should post my streams around again, shouldn't I? Now that I'm doing stuff like that involves viewer participation rather than just me. It's probably quite a handy thing to post around. Appreciate folks that have come along just to lurk around. I know Womble's been on the website recently. Big Brother and all that, watching what requests are put in. Shout out to the Race Asylum lot. They did their 24 hours of Nordschleife. Or Nord's 24, I guess it is. Oh, I see. The ghost offset is missing. We're gonna put it four bits ahead of us. Oh, that was different. Definitely feels like you can just... I wonder if I just want slightly harder steering there so that I can tell when it's going off, because it feels like it's kind of stopping me, but then you just keep steering and all of a sudden you're steering too much. And it just doesn't feel like it just doesn't feel heavy enough. So let's try it. Let's see if I can do it so that I can stop complaining about it. So we've got a max of 4 there. Let's do a max of 6. Depending on the car you are driving and the game settings, increasing the force feedback max torque may result in strong shocks and vibrations. If you ever feel unsafe when playing with the max torque setting on high, please lower it. Oh, very interesting. So does that happen anything over 5? Right, adjust the resistance of the steering wheel when you start to turn it. This resistance is an example of force feedback which communicates information rotors. So the greater this value, the more responsive to changes the steering wheel will become. When this value is lower, steering becomes gentler when driving in a straight line. I'm going to go with 10 and see what difference this makes. Oh, I can already feel it like doing that. Oh, but that immediately feels better though. Oh, there we go. Oh, play with the settings. That's the way to do it. Oh, some losers crashed out there. I use 8 and 8. So yeah, you can see we've got a bit of craziness there. So maybe we'll just turn it down a couple. I think this also needs to match up with the wheel, right? If you've got, depending on the wheel that you've got, will depend on how much you want back from the game and how much. I'm trying to think now logically around which way is the best one to go with it, because I'm sure one is not quite convinced, but isn't there like an FE? FE interns that you can kind of change to stop that feedback from the wheel. And controller settings. I quite like that on 10, but I'm going to put that back down to 4 and see. No, we'll try 9, I guess. Yeah, it's still still a little wobbly in straight line. Oh, no, maybe needs to be a little bit higher though. Oh, they hit the wall. That was silly of them. Still need to get like 4 seconds off. A little bit of a lift there, works well onto the 400 board and hard on the brakes. I think we can go just after the 400. Oh, it just doesn't want to turn though. That's interesting. Oh, and then just a bit of oversteer there. Might have to try a different car and just see what it handles like. Oh. Not really giving it much of a go, but I feel like you know whether you're going to gel with the car, right? Let's try changing and see what we're like. Try and catch up to Bembo there with the 222. Welcome along, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I'm attempting to try and just improve my time a little bit. We've got new commands that all seem to be working nicely. If you want your own targets for daily, races A, B, and C, as of the start of the stream, then you can do ! targets and then put your PSN in, and that will spit your back race A, B, and C race targets for you. And then if you want to join in the community one and get your time on the board on the right, then do ! add and your PSN. And Brent, there's 156. No, we're not going to go in for the next race. We're going to maybe come back out and join at some point. But I want to try the McLaren, but not the McLaren F1. 650S, that's what I'm thinking. Go orange. Hey Bembo, welcome along. I'm trying to beat your time at the moment, so feel free not to try and improve it. Right. And if you want to join in, Bembo, exclamation mark and add, and then your PSN, and that should put you on the board. And if you want to make it harder for somebody to beat their target, you can do exclamation mark target and their PSN. And that will that'll make their target harder. Can't think whether we want -5 or not. The 650 is horrible around here. I only use it to practice for a one-make league. I just thought I'd try it. Quite understeery. But then so was the Ferrari. I've also increased the sensitivity, which makes it a little bit wobbly on the old steering wheel here. However, it makes the corners a lot better. So the straights are a lot worse, but the corners are a lot better. I mean, it's doing all right. Found +3 was handy. Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be... Oh. We go. Seem to be going okay. What wheel am I on? I'm on podium DD1 from way back when, before the DD Pro was around. And the Formula wheel. Ah, Kenneth Gibson, thanks for joining along. Hope you're doing well. Feel free to join in the... A little bit over-exaggeration there. Just calm down a little, Andy. Thanks for joining along. If you want to join in, you can do exclamation mark add and join us on the leaderboards. The wheel wobble thing, is it? So I turned my sensitivity up. And I'm sure it's probably something to do with the settings on the wheel versus the game. So what I was finding... I'm going to have to stop to try and think this through a little bit. Oh, that was better. But then, I mean, we're still 3 seconds off, aren't we? So... right, let me get around this corner. Right. So, yeah, what I was... Oh, look at that. It worked. I mean, not that we're that excited that it worked, Bembo, but I'm excited that it worked. So, what I was finding, let me try and explain this, and anybody that's watching maybe has got this or had something similar. I could turn to a point, but then it was like it was on the car's limit, and when it kind of bounced at that limit, it would go quite slack and then try and like drop you back into the level of grip, and your wheel would go, which I feel like is probably quite realistic, but I felt like the drive up to the limit wasn't really sensitive, so I've turned the sensitivity up. It's cold outside, Womble. I've got a little man cave that I've built, and at the moment it feels a lot like a cave. How's it going? We've had no races yet, have we? That was the other thing that I noticed. I did want to try and get the races showing somewhere. Hey, Hutch Gaming. Hey, Dave. Welcome along. Hey, Womble. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. If you want to join in, exclamation mark, add, and then your PSN. And it's based on target. It's not based on your super fast time. So if your aliens say your sensitivity should be 4, I get really offended. I feel like my sensitivity is about 10, should be 4. I mean, it was on 1 or 2 or something. So let me try toning it down to see if that stops the flutter. But yeah, so when you're turning, it would weigh up on the steering, and then it would kind of go loose and then drop back in onto the grip. And it was like it was bouncing on the limit rather than kind of being on the limit and knowing it's there, but it bounces off. What does it mean based on your target? So I look at your past times, Hutch, and then I look at your past times, and then I give you a target time based on those. So one thing you find with leaderboards is that it's all about the fastest time. And if you're not battling for the top 10, it can kind of get demoralizing. And I looked at one of these races, and like there's multiple accounts from super fast people. And I think there was 2 or 3 top times that I looked at, maybe for this one. I can't remember which race I was looking at. And I looked at those times, and it looks like there is some people that are like double, triple accounting, maybe leveling up there. So they're doing time trial on like 2 or 3 different accounts, which means that your times go down. So sometimes we used to say a top 500 time was a good time. Like, I want to be top 500. But those numbers are skewed when people do... some weeks, maybe it's a great race to race from the back. So people like Womble don't set a time and enjoy racing from the back. Other times it creates really good racing and Womble's put a time in on the Tuesday. But it affects where we are when these fast people put times in. And so when... just reading on the chat there. Hey, Rob, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I understand. To be honest, I'm on a second account as well this week. Yeah, so when I used to... So this whole target thing and level and strategy thing, or positions or within a second or anything like that, started from when we were trying to improve, and we're like, how do you know if you're improving? And Kudos Prime used to do it for GT Sport, and they used to give you a target, and we used to enjoy kind of going, well, if I can hit my target, I'm improving each week. That's what this is about. Just looking at your past times, giving you a target for this week. And if you can hit your target, you should then be able to improve. It'd be interesting. I should try and find a way that you can like join accounts. You could come on here and say, hey, these 2 accounts are mine. So there we go. Womble, me too. I've not set the lack of daily race info for next week has been deeply troubling me. Yes, it's interesting, isn't it? Your targets are quite accurate for me. Not easy for me to beat. That, yeah, spot on too. But hopefully it's close, Womble. And as time goes over, you should find that it kind of, sometimes it'll drop down a bit because you've been a bit off, and then you improve a bit. But that's nice. If it's creating a challenge for you, that should be spot on. Which is good. Womble is now a Scottish alien. Pretty good, but never qualifies for anything. Yes, absolutely, Russ. That is Womble. Don't tell Womble I said that. So yeah, hope you're all doing well. So that's what's going on. So you can do exclamation mark add. My exciting bit about this is, and for those that are lurking and maybe are like, where's the ACC stuff? That's coming now. We've got all this sorted. I'm hoping we can do a bit more on ACC again. It's just that this is always kind of able to tweak a little bit and get a result rather than starting again. So we will jump into some races as well. I'd quite like to get a little bit of like standard pace going as well. However, if we can't, I'd like to get to the low 50s, I guess, would be a nice time to get to. Otherwise, we may have to go back to the Porsche just to try and get a representative time. What's that? A second up. So that's a 51. But I'm still looking for like 2 seconds here. We need some Womble skill where he can just jump in different cars and go quicker. Ironically, I've actually set lap times for 2 dailies this week. Can you guess which one I haven't? Oh, it needs to be targets, Rob. If you put target like that, I should need to put a little explanation on there. Target GRT Rob C is going to on the stream only. On the stream one here, it's going to add a 10th onto your target. But if you do targets with an S, then you'll be away. Woo! Drifting. All good, Rob. No, I'm like, I did it a long time ago for the community, and then I went quite quiet. I kind of had enough of GT7, and then slowly kind of lost that. I was racing too much and lost a lot of the passion for racing. So now we're back and realizing if I want stuff for the community, I'm going to have to like tell people about it and have them come in and use it. There you go. Look at that. So that should give you a fairly, hopefully it gives you a fairly good target. And the more time you spend to get decent times, the better your target will become over time. So each week it will take the last week's result and kind of change your target there. Oh, no, missed an apex there. No, maybe time's changed the car. We can do a 50.6 though, so it's not too bad. And the car's fairly alright to drive. The first part of the second sector absolutely baffles me. Which one's the second? So that's there. Oh yes, the two lefts. The double left, yes. Well, that 3.09 isn't happening. No, I need to... well, it's done on a percentage, but yeah, the longer the track, it's one. Can I target my main account if I haven't added it? Yes, but it only affects it on the stream hutch. So the targets are just there for a bit of fun for the stream. Like, it doesn't affect your target. It's not gonna do anything except change this leaderboard. So you can see my time now. I've only beat my target by 0.17. So if 2 people target me, I won't beat my target and I'll drop down the leaderboard. So that's all it's there for now. Right. Okay, fair enough. Womble was saying which one has he not done, and I reckon he's not done race B. Oh no, would he have not done C? Oh, I can see it always round, Womble. I can see you not doing race C because it's so long to set a lap, and you're not a hot lapper, so you'll like go, nah, can't be bothered with that. But equally, I feel like race B is just annoying, and I could see you going on to race B and then going, no, can't be bothered setting a time for that. Race A is quite short, and I think the cars are quite nice, and I think I saw your stream, and I think you've set a time on that. So, if I'm going to put money on it, I reckon you've not set a time for race B. It's a trick question. Womble never does race B. Oh, of course. Yes. Womble is far against race B. Yeah, race B. I stick with it. To be honest, it's the whole double left, double right thing. I just can't get through it consistently. Yes. 0.5 up on the targets, Rob. Yes. Nice one. That's, yeah, where you want to be. And then next week, it will start. You'll find that your targets do start getting harder. I need to have a look and make sure that it only takes like the top times as well. Oh, sorry about that. Just had to go in there, clear the old nose. So yeah, so do watch out for it. Come in and let me know, or leave a comment on some YouTube video if it's not working for you and it's not improving, or whether we think they should be harder or easier, and we can go from there. Like the idea is it's there for the community and there to enjoy. Right, here we go then. Change car. Okay. Right. Brenton is specific. Entry deadline. Do we go in for the race? No, I don't think we do go in for the race just yet. What other car should we try and use? Do we go with the Metaforce C? I should improve by 0.3. So yeah, so that sounds like it's a spot on target there for you. Do we just go back in the Porsche and keep things simple, try and improve? I don't know, does it matter? Am I putting too much? I'm probably putting too much on the cars, aren't I? I should just go for it. To be honest, I plebbed a 0.5 on the last chicane, so it's all right, I assume. Ooh, yeah, not bad. And the idea is that it should be there, and it shouldn't be like you jump on and just smash your target. Unless you're super consistent like Womble. Womble probably can jump on and within like a good few laps be very close to his target, because I've seen him race and he does that consistency thing very well. Right, I need a car. Just pick one. Do we do a Vantage? Back from 2012. Jaguar. It's an FR car. I don't know what the difference is for the FRs or MRs. I feel like the MRs are probably more stable at the moment, are they? Maybe with a traction control, the Ferrari would be all right. Could always try the Huracan. I'm just looking at the MR cars. Do the cars make much difference between FR and MR? I mean, there must be a fair difference, but enough for me not to try them. Should I be trying that? I probably should. Get over it and get trying it. Are you streaming tonight, Womble? Just going to try the Ferrari again just to see whether a traction control helps it out. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. Let's put a TC on. Put that on. See how we get on. Just try this. Just try it once more. Yeah, it's like around those corners. It seems like quite a jumpy steering wheel. The FRMR thing seems to be fairly track dependent. Oh, okay. I mean, at least it makes us use different cars. Ooh. There is definitely like a little bit of holding it around the corner, and it doesn't stay where I want it to stay. It kind of bounces. I don't know if anybody else finds that with the steering wheel, that you hold it around a fast corner and without doing anything, it kind of goes loose and goes back heavy, like you're on the limit, but rather than just gliding over the limit, it bounces. Really, it seems very different. Whoa, feels very different to ACC. Oh, this is with a traction control on as well. Oh, yeah, well, that's not spinning. Right, here we go. What are we? Oh. I need to get that little app up with the temperature tyres, don't I? Or the tyre temps even. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we don't like the Ferrari. The Ferrari does not seem to be controlled. Even with a traction control on, the Ferrari seems quite wild. The front frequency of MR cars has been way too stiff since 1.49. They bounce around all over the place these days. There we go, yeah. I feel like I've just found that out. Right, okay. We might have to just go back to the Porsche. I just want to kind of try and get some laps in. And then I would like to try and enter a race. I quite enjoy this track, to be honest. Had family around this week, so haven't touched the game. That's all right. I'm very aware that I've not been on ACC recently and want to get back onto that. So 4C RC said Genesis is up there, and it's got a replay as well, so I could follow with replay, which is always helpful. M6 911. Oh, there are some 911 replays as well. Right, let's just drop out of this and go back in. If we can rent a car, entry period set. I feel like if we choose the Porsche, we can go in and enter some races. So I think we'll just go for the Porsche again. Because then we can just sit in and we can practice. Right. Sounds like you've had a good week, though, with a family round. That's good. PD changed the MR Group 3s to 420 on the front from around 3.2, which is the same as the Group 2 NSX. I wish I knew enough to know what that means. Right. So it's changed from 3.2 to 4.2. Oh, which I guess is that... the springs on the front now are more springy, so it kind of bounces a lot more, is what I'm gonna kind of take from that. So it's this corner where it really seems to bounce at the limit for me. The sensitivity seems to have worked by turning it up, but it makes it worse down the straights then. And I don't know if there's something in the wheel settings that I can... Woo! That was interesting. Oh, I hit the brakes there. That was not what's needed, is it? Oh, is this the brakes to the front that's actually killing my turn-in? Ooh. Do we go the other way? Oh no, that's putting it to the front. Oh. Oh yeah, am I locking up the rears? Is that what's... Oh, is this not going to even count for this lap either? Woohoo! What? What did I do there? Genuinely, did I put too much throttle? Was I steering too much? I'm actually so intrigued by what's going on out of these corners. I'm gonna go and watch the replay. I don't know if I'll have time to play until the dailies change, but that target is a really cool feature. I love it. Oh, cheers, Hutch. There is that website. If you can use that website, and it will. It'll give you a lot more details as well about your times. Right, go to here. Oh, that was quite a nice drift. I feel like that could be a nice replay. Where was the where was the drift? Oh, it's here, is it? Woo, yeah. Not as good as I first thought, actually. Right. Okay, so I want to have a look at the inputs. Not here. at this corner, we slide at the exit. Everybody watch what happens at the exit here. We're just accelerating and oversteering, which kind of makes me feel like I'm not getting enough feedback through the wheel to know that. It just feels like I've got grip, and then you try and accelerate and it just then spins out because there isn't the grip that you want. You're over the white line. Oh, so you think actually 2 wheels over the white line is dirty? I thought it was all 4 wheels off that got you dirty tires. However, I could understand that 2 wheels on the 2 wheels. Oh, so have they changed it? Because it used to be 4 wheels on and then you get all dirty tires. But it would make sense to me if 2 wheels go on that it's like it's less grippy there, so you are gonna spin, which actually I'm alright with that. That's just something to know. No, they changed that. Ah, so if you have tires off the track, you get dirty tires. So on the tracks now where you like what am I thinking? Race A, they constantly race with 2 tires on the grass. So are those 2 tires then dirty for the next bit of the lap? Because I feel like people are still racing off the track, which seems absolutely ridiculous to me. That it's quicker for them to run on the grass. Yeah, so yes, they are dirty. However, it's still quicker to run that way. Ooh. That was probably just quite a heavy foot. I'm just trying to work out what feels like what. Right, so you don't want to go over this white line. And that would make sense because I've often thought that white lines on road indicate that it's really slippy on the other side of the white line. Oh, I set my lap with 2 tires on the grass as well there. The next corner did feel a bit weird. Yeah, and it's the sort of thing that I'm glad that they've made that change. I just hadn't realised it. I feel like Grand Valley has a really narrow racing line and a big drop off the outside of the line, but within limits. Almost like it's a drying track. Yes, possibly. But the car's a slide car, so probably easier to control because you're not expecting as much grip anyway for race A. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you're kind of looking to keep it just within the limits in race A. So, yeah, no, I get that. Makes a bit of sense. Oh, don't get a track cut. That's not ideal. Right, we have got 8 minutes to get back up to... Oh, so I just went over the left-hand side there. So does that mean it's... Oh, this turns so much better than the other cars. Or at least it feels like it through the tunnel. Right, there's a 50. So actually, we're immediately quicker back in this car. So that will do. And we need a second and a bit. There's a chunk of a second. Oh, I thought I was going to be all right. Still only 6/10. There we go. Right. Hey, David. How's the Hunter game? I saw you were streaming something different. I've been enjoying my evenings of playing different games, actually. I've been on my Dying Light zombie rampage. And what else have I been playing? Stanley's Parable. And... oh, I tell you what, I've just downloaded and played played a good chunk of was Metal Gear Solid 1. Brings back the good old memories. Oh, what a game. What a game. Oh, look at that. In 2 laps in the Porsche. Bembo, the ball's back in your court there. Bit of dirty tyres here, bit of a lift here. Oh, I thought that was going to be a little bit better there. Ooh. 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 Caught it, caught it. It's more important that we catch it than we set a quick lap. Good to find out where these limits are. Where is Nay's time? He's not here yet. He is currently family time. Just to look at it because it had a 2-hour trial on it. Ah, I see. The base game's only 10 quid. Oh, nice. What was I looking at and thinking? Yeah, I can't remember now. Nice. Oh, it sounds good though. Nice that they do these little ones. I did have a 2-hour play of No Man's Sky that I was like, I thought that could be something just to get into and eat the hours away, and then thought I shouldn't really have a game that takes up that much time. But it had already somehow, I don't know what, I don't remember playing it, but it seems to have already run out, which was a shame. Right. Possibly I see myself in a Macca, not sure how fast I can be. I found it all right, just not great. Oh, a little bit too much off the accelerator there. Pretty consistent for the rest of it. Or maybe we can stay in 3rd gear there. Yeah, that does seem to work all right. That got us a chunk of time back. I then tried to go too fast there. Oh, and too fast. Right, don't try and hold too much speed through there. But actually, 3rd gear around that left is maybe a nice option. Oh, we were doing so well on our consistency there as well. And we go and fluff it. Got it years ago after all the updates, so much better. Yeah, I think, did they end up making it a multiplayer? That's one thing that I miss from days of old, is playing games with friends and like adventuring together. The problem I've got now is that I need friends. Oh, 2nd gear on that exit, I think. Right, we've got one more lap. Can we get into a sub 49 is the question. Let's swap my target. So if you do exclamation mark targets and then your PSN, it'll tell you in the chat. I mean, we're all right at turn 1 for consistency. Whether we're quick or slow is something different, but consistency is there. Oh, except there. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we've gained... There's a couple of tenths there. So there's definitely a 48 on the cards, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, 49,016 apparently. Oh, how much can we improve? We got a better exit. What do we need? 2 tenths. It's not going to be 2 tenths. What a shame. But it is going to be an improvement. We'll take it. It's going to put us down into the 49 zeros. 49,072 to finish off. We'll take it. Apparently, it's got another 4 minutes before it updates. Fair enough, fair enough. Right. B's and C's. So we will try and get away and run away. Try and make our way up to some BDR. Oh, not yeah. I probably need to change that target. So your target now. Oh no, I don't know whether your target will be there. Cheers, Hutch. Yeah, here we go then. We should be all right. Our DR really is an ADR. We just got to level this account up. So, quite content, just kind of heading off into the distance. Just to get once our DR gets up to like A, then we'll start having. I mean, we won't be quick anyway. So, GG's. I have a severe mental block at Grand Valley. Yeah. No, do targets, David. I had 2 different things in my head when I was doing it. So target will add for the stream. If you do target and put like my PSN in, it'll make my target harder. I wonder if I should limit how many times it gets. At the moment, we're loading all 65,000 times. But I wonder if we really need to. I wonder if we can get away with loading like 30,000 times. Because the people off that would be... I'm going to have to concentrate for a little bit. I'll be right back. Yeah, so we're loading in a lot of times over it, and if we load less times, we can do it quicker. So, part of me wonders whether we should... I'm realizing I'm concentrating. I always enjoy those moments when I realize that the focus is all in. Oh, not quite found the grip there. About 1 second slower than I should on race C. I mean, race C is a long track. So, ooh, that's different. Oh, I keep flicking to third, thinking it's going to make it more stable. But I think it just really slows me down on the exit of that corner. Ooh. I'm just taking... I wonder if I'm just turning in a bit too early at that point. And expecting grip to be there. Look at how much slower. I'm a lot slower than Dennis. Through that section. Oh. Can't seem to find that grip. Yeah, like there. Nail the exit, don't they? Oh, no, not that button. No. No. That one. Oops. I was trying to look at what car they're in, but I realised that I spent so much faffing around trying to work out what my look back button was. I didn't really pay attention to what car they were in. Oh. They're on us. Ooh. Ooh. Might not win this one. Can't seem to get that nailed, can I? Right. See if we can nail this one. 300. Oh. Wondering whether he's going to try and stick it down the inside there. That was a terrible corner from us. Can definitely seem to brake a lot later than us, can't he? Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you're flashing for. If he's flashing to say sorry, then that's... I hate that. Like, oh yeah, sorry, I've just pushed you out the way. I'm really, really sorry. But 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 I'll keep the position. It was really bad of me. Hope you don't mind that I'm just going to take the win. Which they deserve it in some ways because they've not done a bad race, but at the same time, pushing to pass seems a bit. Oh, you see, look at how much on the inside they. What? How are they able to? What? I'm just terrible. They've got. Did you see how tight they took that corner? That's interesting. I can't do that. They've got so much. That's in that Ferrari as well. Look at how much they're missing. What? How am I so slow? I don't get it. I don't get it. That's blowing my mind. They seem to take an absolutely atrocious line, but they're so quick. What? What? That's ridiculous. How were they so quick when they weren't even on the right line? That's mad. Someone tell me why I'm so slow. Wow. Fair play to them putting that Ferrari through its paces. Right, about one talk. I better help out. Be back later. No worries, David. Catch you in a bit. Wow. I mean, oh yeah, look at their SR is a C. So that's an interesting one. JT had a nightmare. Yes, it could be. Gopher, you're fast. Well, there's nothing like winning the race and telling the person behind you're fast. Right. Okay, we're back in. I think we do the same thing again. Rent a car, enter the race. Where's my Porsche? We got 350,000? We have. We could go and buy a Porsche, but I feel like it's the last night, so we'll leave it for now. Tell you what, let's just whilst we're here, got two things that I'd like to try and line up that we might be able to. One is let's change target to punish for some reason, just because that seems like a. There we go. So that hopefully then takes away that one. Hey, Vanellope. Big prize money for this community time trial. Not at all. Not at all. Bragging rights and community improvement. You're looking for prizes and prize money. Probably not the place to be. Right, so that's that done. And the other thing that I'd quite like to do is try and see if we can't go here and go new browser. We got there. Do that. This is probably going live on there, isn't it? The width is going to be like... That's like the current dailies. Oh, but I wanted to try and get that on so that it would look like... So we could see the... thought we could see if we've got the next lot of races, but that's not going to work, is it? I'll have to sort that out for next time. It's going to be very rare that we get races on a Sunday that haven't been there yet. Right, okay, so we've done that. Fine, we'll leave that where that is. Is our time's not updated yet. This is making me think that the bot's actually not working. It's saying race B, isn't it? Race B, and the fastest time is a 1:46.465. Oh, so the fastest time is right, but that's probably not a new time either, though, is it? Got a ringer. My uncle is SS. Nice. The community time trial here is based off your own target. So the faster you are, the harder it is to win. To be honest. So it's purely just for entertainment and self-improvement. Right. This is going to bug me, isn't it, that those times aren't updating? Ah. What's changing there? Nothing's changing there. Oh, that's interesting. Ah. Ha. What happens now? That got my new time on? No, still. Oh no, it's not updated here. Now it's updated, but nothing. Ah. Am I going to sit and fix it? I guess I feel like I probably do need to sit and fix it in case anybody comes in and improves on their time. Let's see if we can fix it. Who's your uncle, Vanellope? Then I'm eschewing. Yeah, go. You probably are. Unless you're as quick as your uncle. Right, let's have a quick gander before this next race. Look at that. Ah, hang on. It's just about to finish. But something is not working. Something's got a problem, but I'm not 100% what it is, and it should be about to update. So I want to see if it is. First, you got to say it right. Vanellope, or Vanel Op. I'm gonna go with Vanellope. Has nobody seen Wreck-It Ralph? A long time ago. Right, so that should then have updated. Something does not appear to be working. That's annoying. Hey, GG Jamie, how's it going? Oh no, there we go. It has updated. Oh, finally. Finally, right. Hopefully that just sits and works then. Hopefully there's nothing... I've not done anything. I was just looking. Got it. Vanellope. Welcome, Vanellope. Just been trying the Porsche. It still isn't happening for me. Oh no. Gonna take the dog for a break. Yes. No worries, Bembo. Enjoy the break. And we will see you back. Oh, tell you what we should... Oh, I don't know if it'll work for me. Everybody else can try and do it though. We can do... see if this works. Punish TCR _ Gopher. Does that change my 0.5 to a 0.4? Turismo Leicester. Ah, yeah. I know that name. Yeah, it does. There we go. So we've got a 0.4. So the more people that do punish TCR Gopher, the more my time will fall down the leaderboard. Right. You've got some good coaching to come then, Vanellope. We're just about to start the race, so we'll just wait for the race to go. Reckons the next update is 12 minutes. I wonder if it was crashing out during the process. It shouldn't take 12 minutes to update. Right. Oh, look at that. Now we're in tougher lobbies. Look at that. 48-4. Somebody else is doing second accounting. Nice. We have run out of our potential easy wins. Was going to grab GT7 till I seen it's still 70 pounds. Oh, it'll go on offer, Jamie. It'll go on offer. Don't bother grabbing it. Yeah, I reckon there are enough decent leagues on ACC still on PlayStation. I think GT74 is still doing good things. Yeah, I've been doing bits and bobs. Yeah, there. Yeah. I mean, yeah, still doesn't matter on the age if you're still quick. I'm old and slow, so goes to 20 to 30 on every sale. Yeah, it's one of their flagship games, isn't it? So they're gonna want to sell copies. He is in the game after all, so he should be good. Yes. Right, we're right in the thick of it now then. We were just getting away with doing a bit of a runaway. But we've lost that. We've now got Bro in front of us, except it's got an action over the O. Is it Bro? Don't know how you pronounce that one. Right. These guys are all going to be the same kind of pace as us, so we should just be able to stay, hopefully, in a line. I still don't get how that Ferrari was so quick. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's fine, Bit Racer. You carry on. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's fine, Dahlia. No, you just knock people off as well. This is all you need here, isn't it? We need to put more time into our qualifying time and do that whole just run away, don't we? Although I don't know, maybe it's like this all the way through the ranks now. Womble seems to have good races occasionally. Oh. Bit Racer got a penalty. Did he get a penalty for hitting me off? No, I don't think so. I think we'd have seen it. Right, say Diesel Dave, how's it going? Welcome along. Welcome back. We've had a Dave in, and it may not have been Diesel Dave actually. Right. Can we keep up with the folks in front then? Diesel Dave is back on the list. I didn't have a look at where our time got us to in the like overall results. Ooh, a little slidey there. Yes, yeah, that's it. We've improved it, Dave. The other thing that I've added is you can punish somebody. So if you do punish and somebody else's PSN, you can give them a 10th on their target for the stream. However, I think I need to do something with the limits because you can probably just put it in again and again until they're way down. So I'm guessing Chicken McNugget is a second account as well. So I feel actually we're probably not far off just being where we should be. I'm just interested in the lines that people take. I feel like, I don't know whether I'm just terrible or whether look at they like drifted round that corner quicker than I can drive round it. Oh, that might be close to a oh, hello. I'm here. What are you doing? Oh, what's that? What? Delino. What was that? What was that? Oh. Appreciate Bit Racer behind, who could have made all things worse there. Oh, we should have defended there. I wasn't thinking which way. Oh, look at that. Look at that difference in speed. Zoom. But Bit Racer has been very patient. I'll let them have a go at getting past the guy in front. We have got the fastest lap. I don't understand why then, because Chicken Nugget is like a second quicker than us. And they're out in front. My suspicion is that I've had Slipstream and Chicken Nugget is just kind of taking it easy. Oh, let's see what happens here with Bit Racer. Oh, no, they had a little wobble. We've got a huge gap behind us, so I'm happy with 5th. I'm happy for these guys to race. Bit Racer sat very patient behind us whilst we raced with the guy in front. So I'll let those guys have a race. I'm quite content. Just Gone for it around the outside. He's not quite made it. He's going to have to settle in behind. Now, what can they do off this? Nice long straight after this. They both cut in there, but I'm still convinced that, like, that's the faster line. Look at that. The difference there. We're still not going to go for it. We're going to stay in our place and just let Bit Race is going to send it. Oh, they're not going to be happy with that. Just letting them fight it out. Just try and sneak through. We're not going to be able to, though, because we got hit in the barrier. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well done to Bit Racer for making it through. Right, add TCR kit. Added TCR kit. There we go. Targets. There you go. There's that's as of the beginning of the stream kit. So if the times have improved, then there we go. Uncle always says podium or you're off the team. I feel like that is fair if you're at that level. However, it will make people push to get onto the podium, which I don't like. Right. Interesting racing. I mean, we can see there with some pushes down, makes a little bit of sense. A shame we got caught up there. I might take this just to have a look. Very interesting racing. Diesel Dave just hitting his targets there. Nicely done. Look at that. Diesel Dave is 751st with a 48.3. So a top 1,000 is going to be like a mid 48. I've got a long way to go. Look at that. 2,700. Let's go in for the race again. We'll try and boost our DR a bit more. Right. Okay, can we knock this time down any? Where are we at? 49.0. I mean, Paul's only got a 48.6. Don't know if he'll have done many laps or not. Which means Diesel Dave in the 4C has managed to do a 48.1. That's a good time, Dave. Nicely done. Here we go. What can we do here then? Looking for just before the 300. Trail brake round here and then back onto the power. Oh, too early. Too early. Round to the left. Over to the right with a bit of a lift and then back on the power. Yeah, that was all right, I think. Brake at the 400. Into first, trail brake it round the corner, wait for that rotation. Oh, too much rotation, too much. It's too much. Ah, TC has come off though. Oh, and also that's changing every time for us. Do we want 5 or 3? Probably 3. Whoa, just won't rotate, but then we have got damage. Let's just throw a TC on as well. I couldn't drive this Porsche around here. I seem to find it easier than the other cars at the moment. I tried the McLaren, that didn't go so well. We tried the Ferrari, and then somebody beat us in the Ferrari, and like, shout out to them. I could not get that Ferrari under control. The McLaren probably felt the most stable for the most part. Right, what's that? That's a 2-minute lap. Oh, I must have had a spin somewhere there then. I'm just not that good with MRs. Yeah, I was just asking about them before, saying what's the biggest difference, and apparently it can be quite track dependent on if the car is like if it's MR week or an FR week. Oh, they've gone. Oh, just that snap oversteer. That's quite hard to anticipate and then judge. Seemed all right. So that's 10 seconds. So what's that? 50.5. So we need another 1.5 seconds somewhere out of this time. That's going to get up to a 10.5. Then we still need just 1 more second. In fact, no, we probably still need 1.5 seconds, don't we, really? Realistically, for getting, what do we want, a mid 48. I mean, Dave there has a 48.3. Huge time. Oh, may have absolutely forgotten about a braking point there. Whoa. Ooh. Again, just oversteering and feeling like the feedback is not telling me what I need to know. Ooh. Feel it drifting there a bit, but only once it was too late. It's interesting. Oh, we're being overtaken here. That's not ideal. Oh, look at this speed we had out there. We're far too nervous this time. .49.4. This is it then. This is going to be our last lap at an attempt. Oh, look at that. It was much. Oh, it was kind of smoother. Oh, but we've just followed it into the barrier. So there's probably another couple of tenths around this bit of the lap then. Oh, look at how much we had to lift there compared to that car. Oh. And then, yeah, we slipped on the exit. So there's the... Oh, not not really doing well with this consistency thing, are we? And a track limit just to tail it all off. Don't know what's going on. What weird... I am clipping over the white line, which people said is not the way to go. Oh. Oh no. I think my wheel has just died. It has not done this since I've got the QR2, it's not done that. That's not so good, is it? However, thankfully, the QR2 is much easier to switch on and off. Ah. Oh, dear. That does not bode well for the racing, does it? If the wheel's going to disconnect. Ah, I thought we'd got past that. Because it's not happened for like a year. And then since I got the QR2, it's not happened. But now it has happened. Does that mean we're just on a ticking time bomb then until it goes wrong again? Oh, we're falling down the ranks now. We're getting up into the B races. I mean, it shows you, doesn't it, that the next three ahead of us are all C on their SR. If we could get that mid 48, that would put us up there with Chicken Nugget, and we could just follow Chicken Nugget around. Right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It might be because of race C. Race got a lot of people reset this week. Oh, because of the bump drafting. Yeah, yep. That is true. That may be why they're questioning it as well, that they've not noticed. Right. Let's see what we can do this time. Really need to work on improving our still not sorted the heating out. I'm not. No, I was going to take it. I was out on Saturday, and that was my time to take it. And then by the time I thought I could have just taken it with me anyway, it didn't happen. So yeah, Woody, we are still cold here. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Oh, they all came out and hit the wall there, one after the other. Don't know how to get more rotation in the car. Feels like I'm at the limit. Oh, no, into the wall. That's not going to be good. We're going to defend here, though. Oh. I couldn't have really been much closer to here. They're just going to send it. They're just going to hit us out of the way. We're just going to get pushed out of the way. Doesn't surprise us, really. Here's our old friend. Well, you know, we've been. I'm lovely and warm, thanks. It's my feet, to be honest. My feet. If my feet were warmer, I'd be all right. Actually, I don't feel that cold. How did they get the grip? How does he get the grip? He has super grip around the outside and then manages to almost slide in the corners. On the straights even. I'm missing something here, aren't I? I've got some lesson to learn here. Everybody remembers me from being fast here, and this is just not true. Not anymore. Oh. Guess Sprint Turbo kept it in there. Was it Sprint Turbo that kind of gave us the little nudge before? So we'll defend this one. Oh, they're staying to the side. So that's an interesting one. Oops. Just keep the brakes on. Try and avoid hitting him. Fair play. They absolutely deserve that one. That was a fair overtake. Oh, I think they tried to move out the way, or at least I hope they did. But that's happened to me. Happened to me on Monday, so I can't really say anything there. Oh, Aliño has gone, having caused the problem. Ah, right. It was him. Okay. Unfortunately for him, and it is unfortunate because it wasn't his fault, but he's not near us now. We are now catching up to these three. Stay in this slipstream, try and just creep up a little bit. There may be something we can gain from here. Break just before the 300s. Remembering they're side by side, so there wasn't likely going to be the space that we were expecting. Try and move out of the slipstream because I don't want to be right up behind them for this. Oh, woo. Feel like they moved over a little bit late there, but oh! Oh, could have. Oh! Almost followed them into the barrier then. where it's never rely on the other people. To hit the racing line, always race your own line. Yeah, look at that. Chicken Nugget this time was almost a second quicker. And is that because he's followed by people? So he's maybe Chicken Nugget is as quick as his qualifying time says. We'll take a 6th place. Rather interesting races. Cheers, Hutch. Right, how are we doing for time? It's 8 o'clock. We're doing like one more race. I have to go. No worries. No problem, Hutch. I hope it's helpful for you. Looks like it's been rather interesting. Did we save that? Maybe worth having a look through. Oh, and slow apparently. Oh dear. Oh dear. Sprint Turbo, who was the guy that we ended up near. Oh no, it was taken out by Dalinio, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, there we go, there we go, there we go. Right, how are we doing on the board? So TCR Kip is on there, improved recently. Still got some time to find for his target. So yeah, so according to your times at the moment, you should be able to find some time here, Kip. But you may have improved and it's just not updated yet. Is your helmet certified by the FIA? It's certified by the Winter Brigade. How's it going, Pierre? If my feet don't freeze, I am a little tempted to get onto and do an ACC time trial stream as well. We'll do one more race for this. So need to get back onto some ACC. Yeah, doing well, thank you. Seem a bit more settled now, so that's good. So except for the cold, I've not got a heater to replace it yet. So my feet currently, although I feel like I've got thick socks on, but obviously not thick enough, my feet are just kind of losing feeling. Oh, if I had more time to practice, I'd almost be tempted if there was a half-8 race for the ACC extended one. But I think a new season starts, right, Pierre? So I think we can go for a new season without try-harding, but just go and enjoy racing in SimGrid seasons. Yeah, wait for tomorrow. So yeah, we'll be doing time trial for GT7 tomorrow, as usual, and then, yeah, the plan will be to try and slot out a bit of time where it works. Probably Wednesday nights again. The problem that I found is when it didn't work, I lost motivation. So I think the race after the... So I did what I thought was going to be the main race, but then that server crashed, or didn't start up. And so and then, yeah, so then never made it through to the next race, thinking, well, if that one doesn't start, you kind of hang on, don't you, just to get there and go, oh, it's not started. What do you do then? But, yeah, hopefully we'll have more on Wednesday. How have you been finding the racing on it, Pierre? Is that going to be a 49.6? 49.9? Oh, we're slow off the mark there. Oh, and we hit the wall. Oh, dear. So I think we need to go a little bit deeper on that corner so we can brake a little bit harder. Oh, we can't see now. It's the one problem of having a ghost on. Oh. Yeah, so it's probably half a second in there. QR's still crazy. Hard, half-hour dash, and Emmy are for racers. Yeah, no, that's good. I think that's how it should be. How are the nighttime slots going? Are they still getting a good core group together? Oh. So still a couple of tenths slow there. Oh, we forgot to lift. We might have just recovered. Dead. Oh no. That's a shame. There was a really good core group, wasn't there, of you that were doing nighttime races. I do feel like people have gone off to find other leagues and things with it. I think people were expecting something amazing with it, I think, and having over expectations for it. We'll have to see if we can start going again on Wednesdays and see if we can get more people involved. Although if it's even just for the one race, right? You just want like one good race in an evening. Becomes very league-esque. Tomorrow I have a comedy special to watch. I mean, credit to the guy, he's managed to get back in, right? sure there's something to be said for money talks and things, but still is what it is. Oh, won't rotate. Oh, all 4 wheels off. I think that's going to be dirty tyres. Lost a lot of time in there somewhere as well. Oh, and a track cut. You went slower. You've got dirty tyres. We will give you a track cut. Ooh, and a drift. Is that it? Oh, that's it anyway. Oh, it's not going to count. There we go. Right. Oh, it's cold. Yes, your nights are kind of full, 20 to 30 races. Yeah, which is all you need, really, isn't it? Well, you only need like 1 or 2 that are around you that you can battle with each time, even if the field splits out. Right. Oh, we're starting at the top here. We've lost all the B races. And we're all solid S. Oh, that's interesting. We're all S and we're both C. So does that mean now that they've managed to fill up, maybe our DR has got high enough that we can now get in with the S lobbies? Maybe something different changed. Fair enough, right. Hopefully we can do a little bit of a runaway again. Chip has improved again. Slowly chipping away at that time. Nicely done. Have a look, if you're still lurking, Kip, maybe worth looking at the sector times and seeing which sector you can work on to improve the most. Be careful, there's a bozo. No, the bozo is gone. He's resting in peace now. Oh. Being rung. Let me check who that is. No, can't answer that at the moment. Right, we'll make this the last race though, and then I can bring them back. Here we go. You're only as good as your last result. Right, round to the right, a little bit of a lift back onto the power. Brake at the 400. Ooh, slide it, control it. Get back on the power. Ooh, that was lucky. Right. Now, can we just kind of run away? Oh, not like that, we can't. Come on, Andy, no hitting the walls now. Mind you, at least it wasn't Bathurst, ACC. That could have been worse. No way! I did wonder if we'd cut that something a little bit sharp. It's looking close behind us as well. We're going to lose a couple of positions. Oh, what was meant to be a nice break out the front and win has become a challenging third now. Going to need to focus and see if we can get any kind of decent gap here. Cool. Don't want mistakes like that. Two seconds. We might be all right here. It's a little bit of focus. Up to 3 seconds. We might have just got away with that. Somehow, some way, we have just got away with murder. Or at least with a very bad bit of driving. Smooth and still yes. Yeah, I don't know. I think they were fighting behind. Yes, look, they've changed position now. I think they were fighting, and I think that if they if they'd have driven together and just followed on, and I mean, it may have been a mistake, so they may have genuinely made a mistake there, but if they had worked together, I think both of them would have made it past me. Which is that whole racing strategy, isn't it? Is first and second better than second and third? Now pulling away a good chunk more. I've been making a few. Oh, R.I.P. Bozo. Oh, Ring. The guy that was in second is now falling back through the pack, which is what we've done. We've started in second and third and just dropped and dropped. So there are 49s available for these fastest laps. Don't know if that was quicker or not. Oh, yeah, it seemed a little bit quicker, apparently. Oh. Oh, that might be a penalty. No, there we go. Should be golden now. A little bit of brakes. A little bit of throttle. Oh, that could have been a bit too close. It was all right. We got away with it. Means this may be a faster lap. Oh no, look at that. No, it's not a faster lap actually. We were 0.3 slower. There we go. We'll take it. My feet are getting very cold, so we will end that there. I'm going to go and do some ACC time trial, though. It's been a while since... I've done that. I think it depends on the races, but that's it. But yeah, the break has been nice. I need to, like I say here, we need to just level up and then get into the thick of it. I think this kind of racing is good because it's my self-pressure, right, that you should win, and it's you want to, yeah, like just get in my head, but it's that remembering we're not we're not very fast. We're just in lower lobbies at the moment, so yeah, it should be good. Yeah, hopefully we can get back onto ACC and do a bit of racing there. I fixed the bot up for this GT7 stuff, so that's all working nice. So I'm hoping we can do something similar then for maybe for seasons as well. We'll see. Plug in for that. So there we go. A little bit of a DR boost there for us. Perfect. Right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Hopefully that's been all right. Kip, good going. You're improving. Keep with the improvement. The website link is there at the. Oh, in fact. It's right there. If I point on the screen, I think that works. And HTTPS works on HTTPS now as well, so that's good. And so you don't need to be the fastest. You need to have fun. That's it. You need to enjoy it. So yeah, enjoy that. We'll be back tomorrow evening for some more time trial on GT7, and we will work out something for ACC as well. I've decided my feet are too cold to do any more racing, so I'm gonna stop and head into the house where it's warm. Have a wonderful week. If I don't see you before then, thanks for hanging out. Bye for now.
Oh no, wait! And he's gone.